It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not sure I can take losing everything all over again. And potentially lose everything I've built here? I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace. I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other...
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming a disease. an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
I haven't. Yet. I decided to continue with my degree, so I guess that means I'm not disassociating myself completely from Dad and everything he represents. But he rented out the house, moved to Mumbai. We're not exactly close anymore.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
If you do find a way to clean up the river, a lot of people will be happy.
I might actually be contributing something to society, for once. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. The doc's been good for me, I think. And good to me. I do need someone to talk to about things. All the things. Everything. And he is sort of cute, but... Oh, no. No, that's not a good thought. That's a bad thought. Ugh. Authority figure. So cliché, Zoe. What's up, Doc? Oh, wait. I did not say that out loud, did I? No. He's not looking at me. I think that was just in my head. Dodged a bullet there. Phew. Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction, unfortunately. Books on shrink stuff. Shrinky books. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. A handy dispenser of pharmaceutical concoctions. Also known as synthetic coffee. As far as synthetic coffee goes, it's not the worst, but it's still horrible. A handy dispenser of pharmaceutical concoctions. If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a therapist's office. How can Zelenka afford a piece of furniture like that? It must have been a gift. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. Knock on wood. I don't often get to do that with real wood. IKEA's plastique just doesn't cut it, knock-wise. I could stare out this window for hours, but the doc will probably get really annoyed. I can see our house from here. Oh no, not our house at all. Seshadri Tower has the best view in Propass, bar none. Seshadri Tower has the best view in Propass, bar none. I see... No, No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. Is that a dragon? Well, it looks like a dragon. What does that mean? What does that say about me? That I'm, into dragons? Dragons are cool. I could stare at that for hours and then I really would go insane. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek. But I shan't. It's never a good idea to read what your therapist writes about you. Oh, hell, just a glance can't hurt, right? That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek. Oh, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. A "she's real cute" note in the margins? I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. I always wanted a pet cephalopod. They're the best. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
That makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you will be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the lab. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the, crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Nello bites, but I don't.
Nella, street chef, Marxist,
Small
spark
duck.
plug, and friend of mine. I do love her, in smaller doses. I met
Fried
Nella
cheese,
after my first
cheese
appointment
soup,
with Dr.
burst.
Roman. She sold me some fried cheese and I fell in love. With the cheese, not with Nella. Although she is pretty
Best
cute.
schmazakin propast.
Nella's cool. She gives me a good kick in the arse whenever I obsess too much.
Down
We may
with
not
the
be
fascio
BFFs, but
aggressors.
she's
That's
definitely
right,
a good friend.
Assy. Keep walking.
Nella, street chef, Marxist, spark plug, and friend of mine. I do
Did
love
you
her,
see that?
in smaller doses. I shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late, and I'm already neck deep in the Uminska campaign. I don't need more political drama. I don't really need any political drama. I can't believe the Eye is harassing Nella. She sells food. It's not like she's doing anything illegal. Is she? I mean, I know she's politically involved, but there's no law against being Marxist. What was all that about?
Fucking Eye. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste the whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the garbage heap. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork for anything beyond local lines. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the syndicate, but this is Chongo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest revolutionaries next. That's me fucked then.
I'm sure you're
Word is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of terrorism. Terrorism! For speaking their minds! And okay, for releasing clouds of biograffiti. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action. That's fucking terrorism now.
scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either, unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your chorbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst, the collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal, none of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouse swapping hands, but they're legal, I think.
The pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps. The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but he needs to be more adventurous when it comes to his diet. Let's live dangerously. The pork sausages sound perfect.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
Can't, sorry. Ada would give me time off, but the project's at a really critical stage right now.
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen. Freedom and food to the prolo!
The best food in Propaz comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest. Propast has the best selection of street food in Europolis. There's no reason to cook, ever. Oh, except when Reza cooks. I'm fine with him cooking. The street food here is really, really good and smells absolutely delicious. The best food in Propaz comes... I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve? Talking, walking, incinerating garbage bins. Granted, I haven't seen them walking, but I'm sure they do. Late at night, when no one's looking. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve?
Map! Get your map here!
Before last year, I was never that into Crowboy. I don't know what happened, but now I find him adorable. An interactive tourist map of Propast. Super useful. Those interactive tourist maps helped a lot when I first moved here. They're still helpful. I still get lost. Organic pork sausages. They smell delicious. I should get some for myself later. I hope Reza likes these. If not, I'm eating them. Organic pork sausages. They smell delicious. I should... Corp's dream machine. I played a part in exposing the conspiracy, but I couldn't stop them from releasing it. And now it's taken over the world. Those ads, for some reason, give me goosebumps, the icky kind. I'm a dreamer. I'm not. That's the last thing I want to be. Like it or not, and I don't, you can't deny that Watty's doing a really good job selling their dream machines.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', map-totin' crow cowboy! Yee-haw!
They're really pushing the new Bingo Dreamer fizzy drink. Anything Dream Machine related is a big seller these days.
I had the
Before the
best
soda
dream
wars,
time
there were a lot
yesterday.
more soft drink flavours.
What did you do?
I wouldn't know. I grew up with
started
bingo.
my creation.
I'm a Bing girl. Bing girl? Whatever. After what Reza told me about that Dreamer soft drink, I'm never... No, I mean, I lie. I am a bit curious to try it. I mean, actually seeing the Bingo Dingo? It sounds awesome.
You look like you could need some directions, miss. Crowdy partner, where are you off to today?
Reza's office is down by Prista Vista, the old river docks, right behind the Collapse Memorial. Our apartment is off Sonnenschein Plaza in the aptly named Sonnenschein Terraces by OCG. Sunny living? Yeah. Our lab is located just above the Propast metro station, on the upper level. I don't even know if that part of town has a name. Upper Caprova, maybe? Reza's office is down by Prista Vista, the old river docks, right behind the Collapse Memorial. Show me Prista Vista, please. The Pamatnik Collapse.
Planning on a trip down the river? You got it, cowgirl. Pro-pass docks coming right up. Don't be a stranger now, you hear?
Gross. I can't imagine the Alliance doing particularly well in the elections. It's really a two-horse race between Uminska and Kaiser Konstantin. Dieter Gross. Dependable, conservative, boring old white dude. The Alliance is not going to win. They spent the last 7 years running Europolis into the ground. Dependable, dull, dead. Not literally, politically. I'm not advocating assassinations. Corporate-sponsored ad bot. They were illegal in Casablanca. I miss Casablanca. I hate ad bots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites. Those ad bots are all over the place. Sometimes I think they target me specifically just to fuck with me. I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents. Nella claims those towers release chemicals that keep the populace subdued and compliant, but her argument is self-defeating. She breathes the same air, and she is not compliant.
Careful now.
I do like the Uminska ads. I think they get the message across. I'm proud to be associated with her political campaign. The Uminska ads are bold, and she does come across as a leader. That's why I'm volunteering for her, I guess. That and also Baruti's passion. Uminska's face is plastered all over the city. Unity's making a major push before the elections.
You know, she gets a lot.
I really do think that we, stand a decent chance. The collapse,
The Marxists.
August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day. For those who lost, for those who were lost, for those who suffered and those who perished, you will never be forgotten. It's a memorial to the victims of the collapse.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propass.
You know, she gets a lot on me Ada,
That's
but
the hand
Rebus
that
is
feeds
straight
logo.
up.
It's
I think I'm
conveniently
voting
pointing the way to the
manifesto
entrance. That's the hand that feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance. The boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time. We've had our ups and downs, Reza and I. Things are going. They're going. We'll find out where soon enough. It's been a tough transition for the both of us. Relocating to Propass, sharing a home, global conspiracies and comas. Lesser boyfriends would have bailed. What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Well, all in a daze. How was, you know?
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
You guess.
I know he means well, but not in the mood for more psychotherapy. I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but I know he means well. Dr. Roman is really good. I don't know if it's helping. I don't remember anything.
But it's getting easier.
Easier? Sure. And sooner or later, I will remember some things. Everything. So what are you working on now?
A couple of things. The clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the syndicate shutting down parts of the metro, escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raise a hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
We'll sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion, damages to property, interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
On your way to the lab?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch. Sausage. Surprise? Possibly exotic? Sorry.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish this story.
The clampdown?
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can. We'll probably get it pulled from vending machines.
That's my boyfriend, getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
I'm a modern-day Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water. Thanks for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
You guessed correctly, Ziamal. Oh, I won't be home until later. I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighborhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods. Anyway, lunch. Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the lab. Say hi to Wallflower.
Ada. Ada! Come on! She's the best! She's fun! Once you get to know her.
Fun.
She's so smart and a really nice person.
Right. A nice person.
Yeah, that's right. Nice. And I'm going to invite her over soon. And you will be nice, and it will be nice, and we will have fun.
You know, she gets a lot on me, Ada, but Rebus is straight up.
You look like you could need some. Directions, miss. Yee-haw, I got a hankering for giving you directions.
Our lab is located just above the Propast metro station, on the upper level. I don't even know if that part of town has a name. Upper Caprova, maybe? Can you show me how to get to the elevated walkways above Caprova?
Sure thing, miss. Which section are you looking to traverse today?
The cul-de-sac right above the metro station.
Well, shucks, that ain't no problem whatsoever. Nothing there worth checking out unless you just like the view. But here you go, sweetheart. I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crow Boy's got your back.
No, they're on their own. No support from anyone.
The Marxists make a lot of noise.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets. The Eye. Keeping Propass safe, or, you know, under constant surveillance. Eye officers, employed by the Syndicate, which works for the corporations. And around it goes. After they dominated the soda wars, bingo's pretty much the only show in town. And by show, I mean fizzy drink. Our anonymous little lab. I'll be spending many hours in there this coming year. Our lab. Our anonymous little lab. I'll be spending many hours in there this coming year.
I synthesized a new version of the algae this weekend, based on our design from last week. It's stabilizing really well.
Oh, that's... Good morning, Ada.
Oh, yes. Good morning. Take a look at the algae. I think you'll be happy.
That's the cutest bot I've ever seen. I want one. That's the cutest bot I've ever seen. I want one. I'm so lucky I ended up with Ada as my project supervisor. She's super talented and the sweetest person, once you get to know her. At first, she can be a bit, haughty. She was a doctoral student in the bioneering department when I went to Cape Town, the first time I went to Cape Town. I only knew of her, we never talked. Everyone thought Ada was arrogant and aloof. Turns out she's just very focused and very shy. She's still an introvert, but totally comfortable with that. That's looking good. Just like our model.
Just like your model. The transmutation rate is at 150% of the previous model and holding steady, masha'Allah. I think we're ready for a test.
Test? Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe we should run another simulation, or 20?
There's nothing to be worried about, Zoe. So far, your models have performed admirably. There's no reason this won't work in an organic environment.
That organic environment is a river that runs through my neighborhood, a very, very public river.
The permits are all in order?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. If this fails...
It won't.
If it does, my failure will be staring me right in the face every morning.
Failure is how we succeed. We won't know until we try. And if we fail, we try again.
We? Me? I'm the one who has to live with the consequences.
Zoe, you decided to go back to school, finish your degree. That was a choice you made, and it was the right choice. Now, part of that is facing the possibility of failure. Failure will always be a part of the job, part of life. And you're right. The models won't always hold up. The river is a chaotic environment. The algae might die. It might do something completely unforeseen. Allahu Alam. And if the river does turn pink, you've learned something. We go back to the models, we try again. You should be proud of the choice you made. And you should embrace the consequences, no matter how embarrassing or trying they may turn out to be. I'm done talking now. That was a lot more words than I'd intended.
Yeah. Wow. Good ones, though. Those were good words.
Ready to do some science?
You bet. But if that river turns pink, you're running the next set of tests.
Deal. By the way, I did leave the lab this weekend.
Don't tell me. You went clubbing?
I don't drink, or dance, or enjoy the company of people. No, I went shopping.
I knew I hadn't seen that outfit before. It's beautiful.
That's not... Well, yes, I did also get these clothes. Thank you. But more importantly, I purchased a refurbished bot to help with the tests.
From Mira?
You recommended her?
I think my exact words were, Mira's insane, I wouldn't trust Mira with my money, please don't buy a bot from Mira, you will regret it.
She's close and cheap. So, here's the bot. You're taking the bot with you to run tests. Say hello to bot.
Hello, bot.
Hello.
Oh, that is so cute. You're so cute.
Thank you.
Glad to see you're getting along. You know what to do.
Science?
Science. I'll see you afterwards, inshallah.
That's the cutest bot I've ever seen. I want one. That's the cutest bot I've ever seen. I want one.
What are we doing today? Are we playing something?
No, we're... Actually, yes. Yeah, we're playing. Down by the river.
That's cool. I like playing. What are we playing today?
We're playing, take the algae for a swim.
Ow, gee. What are those?
They're tiny animals that live in the water, like fish.
Fishies. I like fishies. Fishies are cute.
Like fishies. Sure, works for me.
So what are the rules?
The rules are, that we need to find places where there's plenty of food for the algae, for the fishies.
Okay.
And the fishies eat...
Pollutants. I know. They process
There's no way you
pollutants
can
and
convince me
excrete
that
the
Kaiser
chemical that
Constantine-
cleans the river. Says so in my head.
Okay, yes, that's exactly what they do. We hope. So, okay, the algae, the fishies, need to be let out where there's enough pollutants. That way they will be well fed. Your job, the rules of the game are as follows. Look for parts of the river with pockets of pollution. We go there and test the water to see where to release the fishies. Finally, we let the fishies out for a walk.
Roger, Roger.
You really are the cutest.
The new dream machine by Watty opens up a world of entertainment.
You know, she gets a lot on me, Ada, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto this election.
Time to play.
Time to play. Can you do a flyover of the river from here and down to the end of the bricks?
That sounds like fun.
Send a live feed to my iris. Based on visual observation, I'll mark the areas where we can release the fishies.
Okie dokie.
Right there. That looks good. That's another one. You can come back now, kiddo. Awesome job. Was that fun?
It was fun. I like flying high. I get horseflies in my tummy.
Butterflies. How is that possible? You don't have a tummy.
They gave me one. For the butterflies.
Whoever made you did an amazing job. Okay, so let's head to the first test area. You ready?
You betcha. Let's go.
Cutest. The cutest in the world. I'm not typically into bots, but oh my god, she's the best.
Playtime. What are we doing?
We're taking the fishies for a swim. What I need you to do first is to run a detailed scan of this section of the river and tell me where there's a dense pocket of pollutants.
So you mean show you where there's food for the fishies?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
If we ever decide to adopt, we're adopting this bot.
Done. What are we doing next?
The scan confirms there's a perfect spot for the fishies out there. I'll point you there using my iris.
Life is dreary and meaningless, but your dreams don't have
There.
to be.
That's the spot. Release the package there. That's where we take the fishies for a walk. That's great. Now you... Watch out! Oh, that was close. Keep your eyes open, your sensors active. I don't want you to get crushed. But good job, kiddo. I'm getting a reading from the fishies. They're playing and having fun. Too bad the boat's in the way. We're not getting as much data as we'd like. Let's head to the next spot.
Yay. Let's pretend I'm the mum and you're the baby. Come with me, baby.
Okay, Mum. The algae are thriving and transmitting data back to the lab. Can't wait to see the results from the algae. Can't wait to see the results from the algae. The algae are thriving and transmitting data back to the lab. She's the cutest. The cute. So, who's your maker?
I'm a Say Shadry Maintenance Module 11 with a custom emoji face module.
Right, but your personality is definitely not part of the standard package. Who programmed you? It wasn't Mira, was it?
Oh, no. My maker is Wit.
Wit?
He works with Mira at the Pandemonium.
Oh, right. Really? Someone worked with that woman?
He's very nice. He doesn't speak, but he's nice. Should I start
Now I'll
the
really
scan?
have to stop by there someday. You know the drill, kiddo.
Affirmative. Thank you.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can
I'm
give
not
you
typically into
directions
bots, but
anywhere
oh
in
my
Propan.
god, she's the best. If we ever decide to adopt, we're adopting this bot.
Scan complete. Do you have the map?
Yeah, those barrels are in the way. I don't want the readings to be affected. We need to figure out how to move those barrels.
Just tell me what to do.
Try pushing that barrel further out.
Affirmative.
Good job, kiddo. Could you try pushing that barrel further out?
Sure. It's too heavy. I can't move it. Did I lose the game?
Of course not. I'll figure something out.
Yay.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff. Pandemonium, the domain of demons. Also Mira and Wit. This used to be Propast Auto Service. It's now an underground hack shop operated by Mira. The ferry's been beached by the Eye clampdown.
On any other day, I'd be telling you to step aboard and hold tight. When I ring the bell, the ferry will take you, but there'll be no bell ringing now that the Eye has shut down all unauthorized traffic in and out of Propast. My bell has been silenced. I have no purpose in life.
You're saying the ferry crosses when you ring the bell?
Precisely. Except there will be no bells rung today.
Sure, but back to the whole mechanic behind it. This is an automated ferry that's triggered by the sound of a bell.
That's the way it works. I ring this bell, the ferry crosses. I ring it again, the ferry comes back. Simple, really.
Instead of, I don't know, you remote controlling the ferry via your iris.
I don't believe in integrated tech. I believe in keeping old traditions alive.
Right. So you sound the bell and this completely automated robotic ferry crosses the river.
Aye, that's the gist of it.
Just to make sure I got this right.
Aye?
You ring the bell, the ferry crosses.
Aye. Well, not today. The Eye has shut down...
But that's you not ringing the bell. The ferry is still fully operational. It's just awaiting the tolling of the bell.
Aye, but if I sound the bell and the ferry crosses, the Eye might take my license away.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. The ferry's autonomous systems are hooked up to that bell somehow. Ring the bell, move the ferry. Okay, weird. When the bell guy rings the bell, the ferry crosses the river. That bell controls the ferry. I don't get it, but that's what it does.
Refresh yourself with a refreshing new limited edition bingo dreamer.
The ferry usually shuttles people across the river as an alternative to the bridges, the underpass and taxis, but it's been shut down by the Eye. The ferry's been beached by the Eye clampdown. The ferry usually shuttles people across the river as an alternative to the bridges, the underpass and taxis, but it's been shut down by the Eye.
Hey, what are you doing? Leave that rope alone. No one yanks my rope, not on my watch, not with the Eye having banned all traffic across the river.
He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Or just tell me what to do.
Let's have some fun.
Yay.
Fly over there and ring that bell for me, would you?
Affirmative.
I see what you're trying to do, little miss. It won't work. I'll call the Eye on you both.
He's the bellmaster, the master of the bell. He really cares about that bell. And, okay, he operates the ferry, but he seems a lot more into the bell than the ferry. He operates the ferry and controls the bell. He who controls the bell controls the ferry, apparently. He's the bellmaster, the master of the bell. He really cares about that bell. And, okay, he operates the ferry, but he seems a lot more into the bell than the ferry. Corporate-sponsored ad bot. They were illegal in Casablanca. I miss Casablanca. He operates the ferry and controls the bell. He who controls the bell controls the ferry, apparently.
Crew boys here to help you find your way in Propass. You could need some directions, miss.
Hey, can you grab that rope over there and give it to me?
I can do that.
Thanks, kiddo.
What are you going to do with it?
I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Is this part of the game?
Definitely.
What do I do now, Zoe?
Can you loop this rope over the barrel and secure it?
Affirmative. What do I do now, Zoe?
Attach the other end of the rope to the boat. Make sure it's tightly fastened.
Yes. This is fun. That was so much fun, Zoe. What's going to happen now?
Well, for my brilliant plan to work, the boat has to move, but I'm not sure when that will happen. We may need to provide some incentive. Building the new Europe? Because that went well. That boundless optimism was swiftly crushed by reality. I know they're supposed to project positive vibes, but I find those billboards super creepy. Queenie's Quintessentials. That's Queenie's shop, obviously. I'm not sure what she's selling, but it looks classy. Queenie's Quintessentials. That's Queenie's shop, obviously.
I don't know. I'm not really into them.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', map-totin' crow cowboy. Man, get your map here!
Down in the dumps. Trouble staying focused. Why spend time outside breathing toxic fumes and beckoning the crowds?
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole revere couture thing. I dream my own dreams. I'll grab whatever's in
Map! Get your map here! Map!
A dream junkie, addicted to dream time. They're all over the place. It's becoming a massive problem. A dream junkie, hooked up to the dream machine and lost in dream time. It's a drug, and it's dangerous. I know dream machines are supposed to be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure. I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous, and I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help. There's nothing I can do. I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous, and I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
Peaceful. I can see forever. I can see the edge of the world. I can see beyond the edge. Oh, I can see infinity. Just a little further. A little bit further. Almost there now. Almost there. Almost there. I'm home. This is home. This is wonderful. It looks just like how I wanted it to look. Everything's perfect.
Juicy double cow burger, crispy sweet chips, drippings.
The ferry's been beached just to make sure I got this right.
Aye?
You ring the bell.
Aye.
But that's you.
Aye.
Let's hope that.
Stop it! Seriously!
He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Hey,
Oh,
you lost? No
just
problem.
tell me what
I
to
can give you
do.
directions to anywhere in ProPass.
Safe, dependable, juicy double cow burger, crispy sweet chips.
Crowboy's here to... Find your way in ProPass.
I don't know.
Europe needs compassion.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', map-totin' crow cowboy. You look like you could need some directions, miss. Crowdy, partner. Where? Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
Why spend time outside breathing toxic fumes and battling the crowds when the water dream machine
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person. And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
Stop it! Seriously!
He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Or just tell me what to do.
Refresh yourself with the refreshing new limited edition Bingo Dreamer. Pop, swallow, enjoy, and just keep on dreaming. Freshen up with Bingo.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Sonnenschein Plaza and home. The Propass docks. Also the Collapse Memorial and the offices of the Hand That Feeds.
Hola!
Koprova. The Propass Eurometro station is located on Koprova.
Take a look at my merchandise. Hello, lady. What can I get for you? I'll see you soon.
I'm walking here. I don't know. I'm not really into the whole revere couture thing.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', mac-totin' crow cowboy. Yeehaw!
He's the Bellmaster. The master looks like he's in charge of the ferry. The ferryman, I guess. Looks like he's in charge of the ferry. He operates the ferry and controls the bell. He who controls the bell controls the ferry, apparently. He's the Bellmaster, the master of the bell. He really cares about that bell. And, okay, he operates the ferry, but he seems a lot more into the bell than the ferry. See that red lantern up there above the bell?
Where? Oh, yes, I do. Why?
Can you make it drop?
Isn't that illegal?
Remind me to have the ends justify the means sometimes chat with you after. Yes. I mean, no. I mean, it's part of the game. Trust me.
Affirmative.
The ferry's autonomous systems to that bell sound. What was I thinking? I'm gonna lose my license now. My cats will starve. If the cops show up, I was never here. It was time to find a new job anyway. Something in chartered accounting, like my dear old ma always wanted.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way.
He got mad.
He did get mad. Oh, good job. Not with, not because you made him mad, but with the lamp and the bell and the falling and the ringing of the bell. That whole thing.
It was fun. What are we doing now?
Now you can let the little fishies go for a swim right over there.
Affirmative.
We did a good job deploying the algae. I'm looking forward to analysing the data. I'm getting a strong signal from the fishies. They're doing fine.
Are they eating?
Affirmative. They're eating.
Oh, are we done already?
Almost. For today. But we'll have more playtime soon.
Yay. Follow me, Zoe. I mean, baby. You're the baby, remember?
How could I possibly forget?
Hey, Kuttria. That your bot?
What, me?
I'm looking right at you.
No, it belongs to my supervisor. Well, actually, our university.
University, of course. Robotics?
No, bioengineering.
Even better. You've been by my shop before.
Your mirror? Once, yes.
If you're ever in the market for your own bot, stop by. I'll give you a very special price.
I don't think I'm...
Stop by anyway. Next week. Nice work with that bot battle. She's special. Take good care of her.
Back to the lab with both of us, kiddo.
Or?
Well, our game isn't done until we've reported back to Ada.
Oh, I'll show the way. Follow me.
Affirmative, Mum.
You don't have to pretend to be my baby anymore. I'm done playing that game.
Right.
We're home. It was great playing with you, Zoe. I hope we can play again sometime soon.
Me too, kiddo. Me too.
The river did not turn pink. That went better than expected.
I knew it. You had no idea if the algae was going to work.
I did not. Did it?
It's in the river and reacting positively to the environment. We should be receiving a data stream from the nanosensors.
Confirmed. In a week, we'll have a very good idea of survivability and transmutation success.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Crow boy. I'm 106 barrel shooting Crow Cowboy.
The Uminska campaign headquarters are located off Pasuk, the temple. Where's the Propas synagogue?
I'm Shalom. The Propat is Souk, also known as the Shook. That sure is confusing. Anytime, rootin' tootin' 6 barrel Crow Cowboy to give you directions to any Propas, you just call on the boy.
Not again. When did this happen?
Hey, Sissy. Last night, the Fashos even saluted the camera. Bloody Omegas. Think they're untouchable.
Do you need any help?
With this, I got it. There's more important things for you to do.
You should get a decommissioned military drone from Mira. Go ballistic on their asses. Yeehaw! Yeah, that'd teach them.
Behind this sweet facade lurks a lioness. It's tempting, but then we'd have to deal with the eye as well. I'll just keep cleaning up the mess until Constantine's goons admit defeat. Oh, by the way, Sissy, did you see the update? Aish! 2 points! Not bad. Not bad. Our biggest jump in weeks. 2 points! That's something to celebrate. Uminska invited all the managers to join her tonight in Warsaw for the live feed.
You going?
If I finish up in time, of course. When did I ever say no to a party? How was Trieste? I think I see a tan.
Good. They have this thing in the sky. I don't know what it's called. It's big and yellow and made of fire, and it's super hot. So awesome.
I remember the sun from Botswana. They have that there too. But it's much bigger. And much nicer.
Meh, you're such a warm dusher, Baruti. Who needs the sun when you have the clammy, sticky heat of Propast in July? So what's the plan, Stan?
Today, there's delicate work to do. Do you know Queenie?
Queenie? No, I don't think... Wait. The Babka on the boat, out by the bricks?
That's her. Teta Queenie basically runs the Chinese market. She's the only one who dares stand up to Mr. London. When you meet Queenie, you'll understand. Everyone in the bricks respects her. Everyone in Propast. And that's why you're going to talk to her.
Me? Baruti, you're so much better at this than me.
Even if that's true, I can't. I'm meeting with some local business owners from the Shuk. I need to stay put. Pay Queenie our respects. Let her know that she's a friend to the party and that we're very happy with how she runs things. Ask if there's anything we can do for her.
And... I'm sensing an and. There's always an and.
Ask her for her support and endorsement. It will have a big impact on our campaign in this barrio.
So that's all. Beg one of the most powerful people in Propass for a favor.
That's all, Sissy. Easy, ne? Oh, and you might need this.
Cryptocoin? What for? I have monies.
Have you ever shopped in the bricks, Sissy? Folks there aren't too fond of traceable funds. They prefer plata. Cash, not credit. And no banks.
Maybe I won't jump into the river from sheer embarrassment of making an ass of myself.
Makoya! When you come back, we're done for the day. I have a party to get ready for.
Baruti might be the happiest man in Europolis. Nothing ever gets him down. He's like a human robot of happiness. I admire Baruti. He has so much passion and enthusiasm for his job. For life. We're a bit too different to be close friends, but he's a joy to work with. Baruti Mafane, my campaign manager and Leia Uminska's biggest fan. There's nothing he wouldn't do for her. And she's lucky to have him. The collapse, August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day.
A singing raid song.
Life is dreary and meaningless, but your dreams don't.
This is no place for a young lady.
I spend time outside breathing toxic fumes.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
He looks really familiar. I've seen him somewhere before. Who is that? Do I know him? He looks really familiar.
What do you want?
How old can she be? 14? For someone her age, she projects a lot of authority. Should she even be working at her age? Oh, who knows? She could be 30. The stuff you can get done in the shadier parts of Propast. She keeps a tight leash on who visits Queenie's boat.
Good day. Welcome to Queenie's Quintessentials. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for Queenie.
Oh, the Madame's not seeing anyone at the moment. I can show you her latest creations if you'd like.
I'm not shopping. I need to speak with Queenie. Could you ask her if she has a moment?
That depends. Did you bring anything?
Bring anything? Like what?
Madame Queenie is a respected figure in this community. In order to see her, you need to show respect. A gift, something of value. Something that proves you're here to discuss important matters.
What would that be?
I'm sure you'll find something that reflects your taste and the value you place on a potential meeting with the Madame.
I'll see you soon. Take a look at my merchandise. Thanks for stopping by. See anything you like? Come again, anytime.
You know, you don't have to stop here. I don't have anything. I don't even know what the. You know, you don't have to stop and pretend. Do you ever feel like you're a bit player in a bigger story? I feel like that every day. Do I know?
Hey, do you have a minute? Thanks for stopping by.
No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, they totally would.
Hello again. Did you bring a suitable gift for Queenie?
See anything you like? I'll see you soon.
See anything you're interested in? I've got everything you could possibly want, as long as you want one of the things on this table.
Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon dust, not the lions.
What are you looking for? I can get you a good deal on anything you want.
One little push and she's in the river. No one will know it was so... Wait. What am I thinking? You don't want to end up on Most Wanted. Well, no. One little push and she's in the river. No one will know it was so... Wait. What am I thinking? You don't want to end up on Most Wanted. Well, no.
No. That's clavada. A total rip-off. Way too expensive. I'll give you
I don't see how a
$3.55 and
Chinese
not one
fan
quai
could
more.
stave off the summer heat in Propast.
Are you mocking me? That's less than what I paid. At that price, I'll be
Baiju,
losing
Chinese liquor. Looks
$3.60,
expensive.
and that's my final offer.
Yeah, that's it. That's the price you give to strangers. How many times have I shopped here? I thought we were friends.
Ni hao. You be back.
Tempting, but I'm not hungry right now.
Feel free to move on. There are better tables, more important. You're making a smart decision.
Take a look at my merchandise. Looking for something in particular?
Coffee.
Come again, anytime.
Coffee.
Take a look at my merchandise. I'll see you soon.
You're disrespecting me with that
Miss,
price.
madam, this is the best table in the bricks. How do you expect me to be able to feed my
Snake
children?
oil.
Make
At least
rent,
they're running an
pay
honest
Mr.
scam.
London for protection.
I'm not going to ask how they
360.
produce zebra juice.
350.
There's just no good answer to that
360.
question.
I'm not going
Ground
anywhere above
panda.
350.
I'm just going to guess
I'm not
misspelling
going
and move
anywhere
on.
below 360.
This one contains
I can do this all
real
day.
comet
350.
ice.
Final offer.
How is comet
So
ice
can
good
I.
for your libido,
360.
real or
That's my
otherwise?
final offer.
Ice is ice.
350.
Cat.
360.
Just cat?
I'm not going anywhere
I mean,
above
it's a bottle
350.
containing black powder in it.
I'm not going anywhere below
Okay,
360.
whatever. Cat.
I can do
This
this all
is
day.
a pretty broad
350.
definition of
Final
medicine.
offer.
So
This
can
is a pretty
I.
broad definition of
360.
medicine.
Hello? Yes?
$350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 3. Please don't interrupt. These are delicate negotiations. 350.
Can you see
I'm
that
not going
busy with
anywhere
a
above
customer?
350.
I'm not going.
He's selling a bunch of stuff. I'm not really sensing any sort of
Really?
theme here.
Really, just walk away while he's
stuff.
talking.
He's selling a bunch of stuff.
I knew you
I'm
wouldn't
not
buy
really
anything.
sensing
What are you
any
looking
sort
for?
of theme
I can
here.
get you a good deal on
Just
anything you want.
Stuff.
I've got everything you could possibly want. As long as you want one of the things on this table. See anything you're interested in?
Miyuan, crypto coin, the preferred currency in the BRICS. Miyuan, crypto coin, the
What are you
preferred
looking
currency
for?
in the BRICS.
I can get you a good deal on anything you want. I've got everything you could possibly want. As long as you want one of the things on this table. See anything you're interested in?
Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know about liquor? Beer, on the other hand.
See anything you like?
I'm sure you can do better than that.
Thanks for stopping by.
No one would miss one little item, would they? Oh, they totally would.
What are you looking for? I can get you a good deal on anything you want. I've got.
Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon dust, not the lions.
See anything you're interested in? What are you looking for? I can get you a good deal on anything you want.
Feel free to move on. Look, I feel so small and useless. I'm just some guy selling generic stuff in the Chinese market. Feel free to ignore me. That's it.
350.
Oh, for God's sake. You're 10 yuan apart. You know what? I'm paying the difference. Withdraw it from my stick. Can you guys please wrap this up now?
What? How dare you?
Sorry? It's 10 yuan. That's nothing, right?
Nothing? Nothing? You understand nothing. It's not about money, it's about respect. Scheiße! Puta! You've taken my face and you stepped all over it. I have no face. Look, down there on the ground. What's that? That's my face. No, I won't lose face because of this dupa. And paying the full sticker price. What is it? 1,200 yuan? Here, take all of it. All of it!
You should come by more often.
That wasn't... what? What just happened?
I just made 800 from your little show. Nice work. Never mind. What can I help you with? I'll give you a very special price on anything you want.
That bottle of, Baiju.
You have excellent taste. Finest Chinese wine, most prestigious gift. Made with short grain rice from Wuchang and the rarest seeds of tear grass grown in the greenest vales of Inner Mongolia, with purified water from the ancient oasis of the Gobi Desert.
Sounds very familiar.
What's that?
Nothing. How much?
Since you helped me, I give you a very, very special price. It's normally 20,000 yuan, but I'll sell it to you for 5,000.
Generous, but still a bit steep. Can you give me even more of a special price?
What? Are you insane? Short grain rice from Wuchang, Mongolian tear grass, Gobi well water?
Point taken, but no thank you.
Change your mind? You won't find a bottle of wine this fine for a price this low anywhere in the bricks.
No, too expensive. Never tasted the stuff. Above my sophistication grade. I consume cheap lager and weak tea. A bottle of Baiju. Baiju, Chinese liquor. Looks expensive. Looks like cheap liquor, but... Chinese light. Never tasted the stuff. Above my sophistication grade. I consume cheap lager and weak tea. That bottle of liquor.
Baiju, Chinese wine. The very best you can possibly get. This one is distilled from the rarest seeds of tear grass grown on the Himalayan slopes, with purified water from the deepest wells of Kunming and organic rice grains from Guilin.
Sounds expensive.
For you, only 20,000 yuan.
20,000? That's insane. How come that woman over there is selling the exact same wine for only 5,000 yuan?
What? That no good dishonest thief. We'd agreed on a special price. She's selling a cheap counterfeit made with the lowest of low-grade synthetic rice and imported space water. But I don't want you to suffer because of her dishonesty and trickery. I will sell you this bottle for 3,000 yuan.
From 20,000 to 3,000.
A special price, only for you, only today.
Still too expensive, though.
That is my final offer. I'm already losing money on that. I knew you'd be back.
Still too much.
It's an incredible... I knew you'd be back. 3,000 yuan, and this bottle of the finest Beiju is yours.
Still too much.
It's an incredible bargain!
Hey, do you have a minute? Come again.
So sorry. Excuse you.
Do you mind?
This must be the sort of expensive gifts the girl was talking about.
Take a look at my merch. Thanks for stopping by. See anything you like? Come again, anytime.
I found another bottle of wine, same as yours but cheaper, 3,000 yuan.
What? Impossible! No one sells this wine for less than 15,000 yuan. It must be a different label.
Same exact label.
A forgery then. This is the bricks. There are forgeries everywhere. Not here, of course. I'm legal. Everything you see on this table is the real deal.
Sure, but it looked the same to me, and since I can't tell the difference...
Wait! I give it to you for 2. Can't believe I'm saying this. 2,000 yuan. I hope you're happy that my children won't be eating tonight.
That's terrible, but I can live with it.
You're a ruthless negotiator. I respect that.
Baiju, Chinese liquor. A fine gift for Queenie, I hope. Baiju, Chinese liquor. A fine gift for Queenie, I hope. This is a bottle of, Baiju. Rare seeds, clean water, hand-picked, distilled with rare rice and the other things.
So I can see. I'm sorry, but Queenie gets a lot of bottles of cheap Baiju.
This isn't cheap, honest. It's a really great bottle of wine. I mean, look at the price tag. 30,000 yuan.
You're in the bricks. Price tags are transient. One moment, please. Yes, madame? This will suffice as a gift. Thank you. You can go across and see the madame now. Just put your gift on the table and go on through. She's waiting for you.
Thanks.
Step softly, young lady. The vibrations are throwing off my precision.
Oops. Sorry.
Tut tut. No talking either. We're closed today, but seeing as you got past my girl, I guess you have legitimate business.
Yeah. Hiya. Well, sort of.
Yes?
I'm with the Uminska campaign. Uminska, Leia. Unity?
I'm quite familiar with the Social Democrats, girl. You work with Baruti Marfane, then? He's a nice man, genuine. You can tell he believes in his work. Do you?
What?
Why are you in politics, young lady?
Zoe Castillo. I'm, in politics because... I want to make a difference, and I have the time to spare. But the truth is that I don't know why I ended up working for the campaign. It's embarrassing, but part of the reason is that I have time to spare, and I wanted to do something valuable with that time. Part of it is because I want to make a difference. That may not be the whole truth, my main motivation, or even the most honest answer, but it is true. I want to make a difference.
Making a difference isn't always what it's cracked up to be. Take it from me, I've lived a very long time. I've spent the second half of my life making up for the mistakes of the first half. There's a sort of symmetry to that, I guess. We all come to understand that our choices and actions have consequences, some more than others, and mostly in ways we can never anticipate or control. Such is the nature of the universe.
I'm not sure
Never
what...
mind. Castillo, was it? Castle. Spanish?
Argentinian.
Yes. Well, what can I do for you, Zoe Castillo?
You probably know why I'm here.
I can make an educated guess. But I wasn't really thinking about your campaign work. I was thinking in general. Is there anything you are looking for?
I miss Dad. I miss me. And I don't miss who I used to be. Whiny, petulant. I'm happy to have changed, but something is still missing. More than meaning, maybe I'm simply after belonging. Somewhere. With someone. The conspiracy, the coma, the fragmented memories. I want it all to make sense, and I want to stop feeling like I'm not in charge of my future. It's not remembering that haunts me the most. Not knowing exactly what happened to me. I can't even trust myself because sometimes I feel I'm a fraud, an imposter. Without our memories, can we really be ourselves? More than meaning, the conspiracy, the coma, the fragmented memories. I want it all to make sense, and I want to stop feeling like I'm not in charge of my future. It's not remembering that haunts me the most. Not knowing exactly what happened to me. I can't even trust myself because sometimes I feel I'm a fraud, an imposter. Without our memories, can we really be ourselves? I want to remember what happened to me before the coma.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
That was really inappropriate. I don't even know why I...
Not at all. Now I know who I'm speaking with. Shall we discuss politics?
Really? Yeah. All right. So, we, Leia Uminska, the Social Democrats, we're wondering if you would...
Support Uminska and the Social Democrats in the election, I know. I'm thinking about it. You see, Zoe, the most important thing for me is this community and the people who look to me for guidance and support. They trust me, and my judgment. I know that I have to take a political stand, and I know that stand will have implications and repercussions. The Blues have left me alone, never bothered me. Dieter Gross is a safe choice, the status quo. Wolf, I do not trust. I have no wish to see him or his European Dawn thugs in power. The consequences of that would be on the scary side of unknown. The Marxists are preoccupied with rhetoric, demonstrations and marches, grand speeches and even grander gestures. I don't think they'll get in my way, but they do get on my nerves. And we have your Social Democrats. They are the compromise. I usually abhor compromises. In this case, however, the extremes aren't very attractive. And so it comes down to this. Prove to me that your party cares about this community and the people in it, and you'll have my support.
How do I prove that?
The Eye's been increasingly successful at keeping undesirables off the streets. That doesn't mean they're not here still. There's a city beneath the city, populated by those who have fallen through the cracks. People with no home, no identity. Old, young, children. There's a girl, a young girl, Hannah Roth. I was in contact with her, but now she's fallen off my radar. I haven't seen her in days. I'm worried that... Help Hannah. Find her. Tell her Queenie is looking for her. If you can, bring her to me. If not, just make sure she's all right. Do this for me, and we will talk politics again.
I'll do my best. But where do I start?
Nella Vilcek. She sells food...
Up top. The food court outside Seshadri Tower. I'm sorry, but yeah, I know Nella. She's a friend of mine. It's incredibly weird.
No coincidence. No story. I guess you were the right person to ask, Castle Dweller. Hannah mentioned some odd jobs she'd done for Miss Vilcek. I don't know the details. I'm guessing deliveries.
I'll start with Nella. I'll let you know when I know more. Thank you, Miss...
Queenie will do. I left my old name behind somewhere. I had no use for it anymore.
She looks ready to get back to work, and I should do the same. She said there are so many lost people out there, so many homeless children. It's weird that she doesn't want to use her real name. She said there are so many lost people out there, so many homeless children. Why Hannah?
You mean why this particular girl, and not 1,000 others? The others are names, faces. She's a person. She's important to me. That's all you need to know. And now you've taken up enough of my time. There is work to do for both of us.
There are so many dream junkies around.
Plaza by OCG, original consumer goods, making your life a little brighter.
Building the new Europe? Because that went well. I think those are meant to represent reaching for the sun, or maybe playing basketball? One of the two. OCG commissioned that holosculptor from Emma de Friche, which is just the weirdest coincidence. And then again, she is a really famous artist. It brightens up the place. This place does need embrightening.
Original consumer goods would like to remind you not to stare directly at our sun, as it may cause blindness and tumors.
So I says to him, I says that you can't...
Apparently, it's not just an artificial sun, but also the wire singularity for Propast, which means there could be a wormhole inside that burning ball of plasma. Sounds safe. Our OCG-sponsored sun substitute is the closest we get to actual sunlight in Propast. I do wish they'd dial down the intensity a bit. It's July. We don't need to add insult to injury.
So I says to him, I says that you can't pass through here, Pruder. You need to turn back and head home.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can get
It's
you
you!
to anywhere in Progress.
What? Who? Me?
The superhero from my dream! You're her!
Sorry? I really don't... I'm not her, whoever she is.
Yes, you were in my dream. You told me it'd be all right, and it was. You helped me wake up.
You're mistaken. I don't even own a dream machine. I couldn't possibly have been in your dreams.
It was you. You were there. I don't use it much anymore. The dream machine. Most of the time, I say no, just like you told me to. I read instead. I'm reading a lot. The book I'm reading right now is about this girl who's dreaming, but doesn't know she's dreaming. I'm worried about Mum. She's always in dream time. She prefers that to being awake. She doesn't eat much, or go outside, ever. Thank you for helping me. Zoe, right? Thank you, Zoe.
How do you... I didn't... What?
Crowboy's
What the
here
hell
to
was
help
that
you
all
find your
about?
way in ProPass.
I don't know her. Do I? She looks so familiar, but I haven't seen her before. I'm certain of it. Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically leave her cart during peak business hours. She usually restocks first thing. I still have no idea where to find Nella. Perhaps she left a note or something. Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't... Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. I still have no idea. The Seshadri Tower is prime real estate in Propast. The rent's probably as sky-high as the Cloud Scraper. The tallest office building in Propast, home to Dr. Roman Zelenka's psychotherapy praxis and 1,000 other businesses. The Seshadri Tower is prime real estate in Propast. The rent's probably as sky-high as the Cloud Scraper. Food crates. It's how Nayla gets her daily deliveries. Food crates. It's how Nayla gets her daily deliveries. It's a receipt belonging to Nella. Oh, hey, there's an address on the back. The Collective on Caprova. It's a receipt belonging to Nella.
Hey, you lost? No problem. Howdy, partner. Where are you off to today?
I heard Caprova Street used to be one of the main thoroughfares before the latest construction work in Propass. It's also where the metro station is located.
I hope you get to where you're going. Yeehaw!
Where on the map is Caprova?
Why, that's a pretty scary neighborhood, doll. Keep your eyes peeled and your hands on your six-shooters. Draw! Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not in.
Yeah.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call it that?
Something's going on. Nella looks upset. Something's going on.
Look,
Nella
I'd
looks
say
upset.
I said I'd do my part.
That is exactly what you said.
But I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm all about shifting the balance of power, huh? About getting the Bonza to think twice. Not about fucking shit up just for the sake of fucking shit up. That's not what I signed up for. I want to pick up my supplies and get back to feeding the barrio. If I can convert some sozzies and batonheads while I'm at it, great. If not, I move on.
That don't sound like someone's committed to the cause.
Oh, fuck off. I'm delivering as promised, no? I'm getting a friend to source me the nanotech. She has special access, a couple of days, week at most. But with the eye poking into my affairs, committing random acts of personal violation, drones and checkpoints everywhere. Time to tread a little more cautiously, lest we find ourselves bereft of food cart, food, and freedom. Anything else you need me for, Bruder, I'm all game.
I remember you saying you'd walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
I need to draw my line somewhere, and this is where I draw it.
Whatever, as long as you deliver.
Colo, seriously, when do I not? Puta Dupek, what are you doing here?
I was just... You weren't at the cart, so I went looking.
You went looking? Are you spying on me, Zike?
Jesus, Enspan, Nella, no. I wanted to ask you about Hannah Roth.
Hannah? Hannah? What the hell for?
I need to find her.
That doesn't answer my question, and you won't find her. She's... Shayaza, just stop. Stop looking, stop asking, and stop following me. This is not something you want to get involved in. Just let it go, and go. Get out of here. You're not going to find Hannah, and you're not going to ask me about her again. Go! Get the fuck out of here!
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Pruder. You need to turn back and head home.
Rebuilding the new Europe one sunny day at a time.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do.
How rude.
Look over here! 再见!
You know, you don't have to stop here. I don't have anything to... I knew you wouldn't buy...
Do you have a minute? I'll see you soon.
Who is that? Do I know him?
Map! Get your map here! Map!
Refresh yourself with a refreshing new limited edition juicy double carbonate. Why be outside when you can be inside enjoying an infinite selection?
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Mr. London ain't too happy with how you're messing about in his barrios, so's he?
Easy, cousin.
I ain't your cousin, mate. I ain't your mate, neither. Mr. London says you ain't never asked for his blessings, Colo. Mr. London, he ain't too happy about that, him. Mr. London says it's disrespectful.
Tell Mr. London that I'm not messing with anything. I'm just running a political campaign. Maybe if we could have a civil discussion about this, instead of...
Oi, Essie, you talk to me, not to Mr. London. No one talks to Mr. London. And there's no discussion to be had. We have no use for your commie comrades in Propast. In this barrio, we vote Wolf.
Oh, I see what's going on. This isn't about theft or respect, is it?
Hey! Let him go! Wait, what? Was that me?
Otherwise, don't get involved, Suka. You just get your fresh messed up. Wouldn't look too good with a broken piff, huh?
I didn't understand any of that, but if you don't let him go, I'm calling the police.
A palla? Shice 'em in there. You think the police are going to interfere? Do you know who this is? This is Mr. London. And he owns the Buller in Propast. Now fuck off before I get total anger pissed and decide to...
一個旅行嘅商人，沿途為佢嘅商品叫賣。佢賣武器同埋盔甲。有一日，佢嚟到一個村入邊，裡面住咗一位偉大嘅軍人。我嘅盾牌，商人話非常堅固，無論乜嘢武器都黐唔入，佢可以保護你不受任何傷害。我嘅長矛，商人話鋒利無比，無論乜嘢一刺就穿，將你嘅敵人即刻打倒喺地上。咁點可以啊？偉大嘅軍人問到。你有一個乜嘢都無法刺穿嘅盾牌，同埋一個乜嘢都能刺穿嘅長矛，佢哋點樣可以同時存在
I don't speak Cantonese.
商人攞起佢嘅盾牌同埋長矛，可唔可以同時存在並不重要。你個老閪，佢衝過去，用長矛將軍人刺死啦，因為佢哋喺我手上。我話事。
Just let him go. Please. He's harmless.
And let that be a lesson to you, Kutas. This is Mr. London's barrio, and the sooner you get that through your cocoa, the less Mal you'll need to deal with.
Jesus, Baruti, are you okay?
I think so. Thanks for speaking up, Zoe. I appreciate it. Although, I'm not sure it was the smartest thing to do. You're on his radar now.
I couldn't just stand by and watch. Are you sure you're all right?
I am. But I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm just going to watch Leia's stream note from the office.
Do you need anything? You don't have to stay here by yourself, you know. I can stay, or you can come home with me.
I'm fine, Sissy. Really. They were just trying to scare me. Mission accomplished. They're not coming back. Not today, at least. We can worry about tomorrow, tomorrow.
Okay. About Queenie and...
Let's talk about that tomorrow, too. Right now, I just want to sit down with a cup of hot tea and enjoy a rousing speech.
I understand. But, Baruti, please lock the door. And ring if there's anything.
I won't argue with you there. See you on Thursday, Sissy.
Take care, Baruti. Ooh, smells good. What are you making?
Risotto. Come over here.
Nice to see you too. I needed that.
Why? What's going on?
We had a real scare at the campaign office.
What happened?
Baruti got pushed around by Mr. London's goons, and London himself.
Jesus, is he okay?
He's fine. He's probably fine.
How about you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. They didn't touch me.
But you got involved.
I had to. I couldn't just let them do that to Baruti.
I really wish you'd stayed out of it. You don't know what those people are capable of.
They're just cowards.
Cowards with the might of the Syndicate behind them.
Still just cowards. Look, I'll be okay. They wanted to scare Baruti. Nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna come after me. How was your day?
Not as interesting as yours. I published that bingo piece. Now I'm following up the leads on the clampdown.
It's getting ridiculous out there. Everyone's on edge.
I know the campaign work is important to you, but you need to be careful about getting involved in local affairs. Even Sully doesn't want us to write too much about what's happening here in Propast.
If you stop reporting things because you're afraid of what will happen, you're censoring yourself.
We need to pick our battles. Like that Mr. London business. He shakes businesses down, runs the local black market. Bad, sure, but not corporate level bad. Or Kaiser Constantine bad.
I guess.
I'm not happy about it either, but sometimes you need to let the small fish go in order to catch the bigger fish.
I get that. Maybe I'm an idealist.
We both are. But I'm also a realist. And I really wish you'd drop the campaign work. Hey, come over here and taste this.
I don't like his tone. But it's not the first time we've had this argument, and I'm tired. I want to have a quiet evening. I should just let it go. I don't like his tone, and it's not the first time we've had this argument. Sometimes Reza can be so controlling. I don't like it.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I just... He's never been supportive of the campaign work, but I don't want to fight. It won't lead anywhere good. And I don't even understand why it's so important to me. But it makes me feel better about myself, like I'm being proactive, making a difference. I know he doesn't understand why I'm volunteering. I can't say I understand it either. Politics was never me. I wish he'd be supportive, regardless. I don't understand it, but I need it. I wish you were more supportive.
It's not even like you're that invested in the politics. I know you want to stay busy, and...
Stay busy? You think that's all it is? A distraction?
I don't want you to end up getting hurt again. I spent a year thinking you might die. I don't want that again.
You'd rather I sit at home and watch Eurotrash?
Look, I'm heading out for a bit. Feel free to eat without me.
Oh shit, sandwich. Food's burning. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
What's Saga up to, Magnus?
Sleeping, playing, plotting our downfall. I don't know, she's in a crib and she's been suspiciously quiet.
Good, that's good.
And you're not listening to a word I'm saying. How's the story coming?
Don't ask.
Alright, So when can I read it?
Don't ask. Hey, is there anything you want me to bring back this time?
Do we have to talk about that right now?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
I don't like it when you leave. Hey, what are you doing out of your crib? How did you pull that off? Let's get you back, safe and sound.
I worry when you leave.
I thought the whole point of building this house was so we wouldn't have to worry so much anymore.
Oh, I'll always worry. But I'll always come back to you. This is our anchor. Time and space. In all worlds. Past, present, and future.
You're starting to sound like a real estate agent.
Recently renovated, low interest rates, unbound from space and time, never twice the same name.
Are you out again? You're a clever one, you are. Now be a good girl and stay put. Sexy, but not always so wise.
Just focus on the stew, dear.
You better let me read what you've written afterwards.
Not a chance. Now, shush.
Hey, Saga. Are you up and about? Does Papa know you're here? I don't think Papa knows. Don't worry. It'll be our little secret. Hey, baby, Mama's working. Give me a minute. One second, Saga. I'm just finishing this one sentence. Almost. There. Right. What do you want? The door? You want me to open the door for you? I can do that. There you go. Now, don't go into the fireplace again and get ashes all over the place, okay? Where was I? Hello, Saga. You're growing so fast, little one. Soon you will talk and remember and see with other eyes. Eyes that can no longer see me. There's so much of me in you, sister-daughter. I know you cannot understand me now, but I want you to know that I will watch you and protect you. Over time, our link will weaken, and you will be blind to me. But I will still be right here. Tomorrow, in 10 years, for as long as you live. And at the end, my sister, my daughter, we will reunite. The circle will be complete. The worlds rejoined, balance restored. The stories we will tell each other. I'll see you soon, my little Saga. May the balance be with you always.
Who are you talking to, Saga? What's all the babbling about?
Is she in there? How in the stars did she get out?
Magic, honey. It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Hey, how did you get out, baby girl? Did you sprout wings and fly?
There's someone else in the house, Magnus. I can feel it.
I don't feel anything. Don't worry, Etta. No one but us could ever get inside. It's impossible.
I hope you're right. I could have sworn there was somebody. Oh, Papa's not the only one making stew.
Hush, baby, hush. Rest your head on your pillow, little one. You'll be home with Amar soon. I've missed you, my child.